So with the first day of spring, we're about to welcome in the new season of anime of spring 2021. A lot of the previous anime from the last season are wrapping up. You know, we're gonna have some leftovers, some carryovers, but it's good to be able to see a new season come by. And I think it's a good time to reflect real quick on the anime that highlighted last season. You know, there was a lot of great anime. I think at my peak, I was watching like 20 anime series. But, you know, as they've slowly ended, I've been able to thin out my list a little bit. But, you know, we had obviously the big ones like Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen continuing last season. But there was a lot of new anime that came out that honestly took me by surprise. Just some of them being like One Direct Priority, Oshoku Tensei, or Horimiya. So today I thought I'd just kind of go through AniChart and look at the anime that are coming out next season and kind of figure out what I want to watch. I haven't looked at this list yet, so I thought I'd look at it with you guys and kind of see. I know some anime that are coming out next season, but there's always a bunch of anime that kind of take me by surprise that I have no clue about that I end up loving. So yeah, without further ado, let's move me. Alright, so let's get into it. So I'm not gonna be reading maybe all the summaries. There's some that obviously I want to watch already, but let's get into it. Okay, so first we have My Hero Academia Season 5. Alright, so yeah, I've been watching My Hero Academia since it first came out. I've been reading the manga since it came out, so I'm obviously gonna keep watching this. Probably not gonna react to it or anything, but who knows, if the content that I think is gonna gets adapted at some point in this anime season, I might do a video on it, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, definitely watching My Hero Academia. Shaman King. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I've heard so much about this anime. I never watched the original, but I don't know, it feels like it's some like kiddie type anime. It says action adventure, but yeah, let's read the synopsis a little bit. Okay. A new adaptation of the Shaman King manga. On a starry night, middle schooler Manta meets Yo Asakura, a young shaman who has the ability to talk to spirits and also has the ability to let them possess him to use their powers. Yo has a heavy duty on his shoulders. He must become the Shaman King by winning the shaman fight tournament between shamans. Okay, so tournament, nice. Classic shonen tournaments. That happens once every 500 years. Joined by his spirit medium fiance. Okay. Anna Kyoyama, his personal samurai spirit Amidamaru, and his other friends. Yo must also face a larger evil Hao, a powerful man who aims to create a new world with only shamans by becoming the Shaman King himself. Okay, so this sounds interesting. I'll definitely give it a watch, and yeah, I'll probably give it a first impressions as well. So add that to the list. Okay, who's making that? Oh, Studio Bridge? Okay, I haven't heard of them. Probably will watch a few anime though. Okay, so we got Yakunara Mug Cup Mo by Nippon Animation. So it's a slice of life. And okay, so the city of Taijimi, located in the southern part of Gifu Prefecture, Japan, is famous for the Mino earthenware. The city is dotted with historical pottery producers and ceramic art museums. It has facilities where you can try your hand at making pottery, and many restaurants that serve food on Minoware dishes. The story begins when a high school girl moves to a city shop in Taijimi. Many encounters await her: friends, town folk, ceramic art, etc. What will she discover? What will she discover in a town famous for ceramic? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this sounds kind of sleeper to me, so I might give it a first watch, but likely not. I don't know, but you know, usually if I skip an anime that I'm unsure of, I usually keep track of like what people are saying about it, and usually if it gets good, I'll just catch up and go from there. But yeah, let's go to the next one. Shakunetsu Kabari. Oh, no way, dude. The story centers on a first-year high school student, Tatsuya Yoigoshi, a former ace soccer player who dislikes sports. He gets invited to join a team for a contact sport, kabaddi. He scoffs at the idea at first, becomes interested after. Okay, so I might have to watch this because kabaddi is definitely one of the funniest sports I've seen. It's kind of like sumo wrestling in a sense, but not really. So I might give this a watch. It sounds like it'd be funny. Is it comedy? Oh, it is comedy. Okay, so action comedy. This could be actually pretty funny. I might watch this for sure. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Mashiro no Oto. Okay, shamisen is a traditional Japanese music instrument, similar to guitar. Teenagers Sawamura Setsu's grandfather who raised him and his older brother. Wakana recently passed away. His grandfather was one of the greatest shamisen. Okay, so this is like a musical drama music. I probably won't watch this. Like I was watching a lot of, like I said, I was watching a lot of anime last season, so I'm trying to kind of keep it small this season. I'm not trying to watch more than like 10, to be honest. So yeah, Card Fight Vanguard over there. So I haven't watched any of the Card Fight stuff, so I can't kind of talk about it. So let's skip. Thunderbolt Fantasy, your sequel to Thunderbolt Fan. Okay, so I don't know what this is at all. Looks like some 3D CGI shit. Skip. Vivi, Fluorite Ice Song. Nearland is a complex theme park managed entirely by ice. Vivi is the first humanoid AI. Vivi is the first humanoid AI deployed there, where she sings for the attendees every day, following her directive to make everyone happy through songs. One day, an AI named Matsumoto appears before her, saying he comes from 100 years in the future with the directive to work with Vivi to stop the war between humans and AI that is soon to come. Okay, this could be pretty interesting because... Oh, and it's Wit Studio? Interesting. So Wit Studio, if you guys don't know, obviously is the studio that created the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. And they also created Great Pretender, which I've watched in recent times, and it's easily one of the best anime I've ever seen. It's really good. You guys should give it a watch if you haven't already. But yeah, this could be interesting. If Wit Studio is making it, I think I'll definitely give it a watch. So yeah, I'll check that out. Duel Masters King, skip. Mazga Party, franchise stories on the wizards who gather Mazga in order to save the world. Junior high school in Kazu wakes up after a strange dream featuring himself as a wizard, a creature called Mazin, and a mysterious girl, the blah blah blah. All the characters in town games are... Okay, so... Okay, so this is like a kiddie. This is like a kiddie type shit, so I'm probably not gonna watch it. Skip. Sentoin Haken Shimasu. Alright. It's tough being on the front lines for an evil organization. Okay. And nobody knows this better than number 6, a combatant for the Kisaragi Secret Society, dispatched to a distant alien world on a reconnaissance mission. He's got a new android partner, but how are you supposed to plan an interstellar invasion of a fantasy world? By JC Staff. Oh, freaking Staff. Okay. I'll watch the first episode. Why not? I always usually watch the first episode, but I don't see myself probably keeping up with it. But you know, we'll see. Okay, we got Dragon Ie Wakao, comedy fantasy by Signal MD. Okay, story follows Letty, a dragon who is cast out from her family home after failing to live up to her some dangerously high standards. Talk about relatable and sets out to find a new place, but in this world full of magical creatures all towards it. It's not so easy for some dragon for the high stress world of this age. Okay, so like a fantasy type thing. Probably gonna be a skip for me. Doesn't look too interesting, but you know, if people are saying it's good, I'll check it out. Yukoku no Moriarty. Alright, so I haven't watched any of the Moriarty stuff, so that's gonna be a skip for me. Alright, so here we go, guys. Megalobox 2. Dude, I have been waiting for Megalobox 2 for so long. Megalobox 1 was such a good refresher. As someone who's never watched like boxing anime, I never watched like Hajime no Ippo or anything like that. So this was pretty much my first introduction into any like boxing type anime. And I love the take that this anime kind of took on it with the gears and Joe and just everything. Like, I just love the vibe. It's got like Cowboy Bebop vibes. It's got Hajime Ippo vibes that I've heard about. So, and the first season was amazing. So definitely rewatching this. Definitely gonna be reacting to this. I can't wait It's gonna be some firefighting. Alright. Koi to yobu ni wa kimochi warui. Okay, so once you fall for someone, you can't stop the love. A strange encounter spurs the meeting of Amakusaryo, a high-spec businessman who's loose with women, and his high school sister's best friend, Arima Ichiga. Okay, so he's in love with his best friend's sister. Or his sister's best friend, sorry. Once you fall for someone, you can't stop. From there, he falls madly in love. On the one hand, he approaches her with almost two straightforward methods, while he responds simply disgusted, insulting him with hesitation, and he takes it as a way of showing love. This is a romantic comedy, romantic about twisted elite employee and a normal time. Interesting. I don't know if this is for me, but it does have the comedy tag, so it could be good. If it didn't have the comedy tag, I would just skip this probably, but I might give this a first watch. Alright, let's keep going. Are we almost done? Oh, this isn't. We're like halfway through the list. It doesn't seem like there's that many anime. Alright. Yoshida was swiftly rejected. Oh, so what is this? Hige wo soru shoshite joshikosei wo hiro. Okay, Yoshida was swiftly rejected by his crush of 5 years on his way home after drinking his sorrows away. Aw. He saw a high school girl sitting on the street. I'll let you do it with me, so let me stay? Don't even joke about something like what? Okay, I'm intrigued. Don't even joke about something like that. And so the story of living with the high school girl Sayu began. The slice of life romance story between a runaway high school girl and a 26-year-old salaryman and suits. Wait, this is literally just the same thing as the previous one. Am I tripping? Like an older guy with the high school girl? Is this not the same exact anime? What the hell? Alright, bro, I swear. Like, you know, I talk about like isekai anime being like copy and paste a lot of the time, but if there was a comedy romance or a romance copy and paste, it would be this. From the description at least, but yeah, I'd probably rather give this watch over the previous one, but I'll watch the first episode. So was that 15 days? Alright, so we got some time. Fruits Basket, the final. Okay, so funny thing with Fruits Basket, I never watched the original, or I think I watched the original when I was like really young, maybe like a few episodes. So I started watching the season that came out when it was remade, I think like last year. And I don't know, I mean, like obviously it is like one of the first like really big romance anime that kind of put romance anime on the map. But so it's gonna have a lot of like tropes and stereotypes that romance anime have come to be seen as, but I don't know, I just kind of don't. I didn't really vibe with it. It didn't give me like the it didn't give me the satisfaction that I need from romance anime. Maybe because I like more edgy romance anime. I don't really like the lovey-dovey like childish shit. But it's not that it's childish. It's just like I just feel like it could have more. But I don't know. Maybe I'll catch up one day. Who knows? We'll have to see. Okay, so Mars Red, what is this? Mars Red takes place in 1923, and vampires have existed for quite a while, but now the number of vampires is increasing, and a mysterious artificial blood source called Askra has appeared. The Japanese government, in turn, creates Code Zero, a unit where the army tasked with taking down vampiric forces. And what better way to track vampires than by using vampires? Created by Lieutenant General Nakajima, this unit has historically been in the business of information war, but has been reassigned to solve the vampire crisis. It's up to Code Zero and the S-Class vampire defraud to investigate this increase and put a stop to it before society crumbles. So, okay, so here's the thing about vampire anime, right? There's not a lot of good ones, if we're being honest. I've seen a few like vampire anime, and there were some from like a few years ago that I watched that I can't remember the name right now, but I don't know. There's just something about vampire anime that I feel like a lot of studios just haven't figured out how to do. So I don't know. Probably not gonna watch it, but you know, we'll see. Okay, so we got Odd Taxi. Okay, so The taxi driver, Odokawa, lives a very mundane life. He has no family, doesn't really hang out with the others, and he's an oddball who is narrow-minded and doesn't talk much. The only people he can call his friends are his doctor, Goriki, and his classmate from high school, Kakibana. All of his patrons seem to be slightly odd themselves. The college student who wants the world to notice him online, a nurse with a comedy duo that just can't catch a break. All these Monday conversations have my ability to grow. Okay. Okay, guys, so this might be it. This might be really good. Wow, this is gonna be hella like Beastars vibes. I mean, obviously, like, there's like, it's centered on animals, but it's a drama mystery, and there seems like there's a bunch of different stories going on. I think this might be right up my alley. This might be a pretty dark horse. I don't know, but it looks pretty good. I'm definitely checking this out. 100%. Stay tuned for that. So what is this? The slime anime? Is this the next part? Yeah, so I've been watching the slime anime since it came out. It's pretty enjoyable. You know, up until like the past few episodes, I'd say the slime anime has been kind of chill, but it's actually getting kind of serious and it's pretty good. I like the direction that's going in. So yeah, I'm definitely watching this. But this seems like kind of a OVA. Is this actually a what is this? Let me just real quick. What is this? Huh? Oh, okay, so this might not be like the actual this might have been the actual anime. This might be some spin-off shit, but I'll check it out for sure. I actually really like the slime OVAs. Alright, what we got next? Seijo no Marioku wa Beno. Okay, blah, blah. So Sei, a 20-year-old office worker, is whisked away to a golden world. Alright, we got her isekai. Unfortunately for Sei, the ritual that summoned her meant to produce a saint who would banish the dark magic brought two people over instead of one, and everyone prefers the second girl over Sei. It's kind of like Shield Hero. But this is just fine by Sei, who leaves the royal palace to set up shop, making potions and cosmetics with her newfound magic. Business is booming, and this might not be such a bad life after all, as long as her supposed sainthood doesn't come back to haunt her. Interesting. This could be good. So we got a female protag, so that's very rare. I might check it out. I like the cover. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty artistic. So yeah. Okay, let's move on. Joran, the Princess of Snow and Blood. Okay, what is this? Action. The year is 1931. Prince Tokugawa Yoshinobu is 94 years old and holds absolute control over Japan. Remnants of the Meiji era's culture can be seen around the city, but scientific technology and Japanese esoteric cosmology on Myodo are also developing an exclusive modernity. Lurking behind the glitz is Kuchinawa, a dissident group planning the assassination of the prince and effectively the fall of the regime. Tax to extinguish these dissidents is Nue, the government's secret executioner group. Sawa Yukimura, who works for this organization, suffered from an early age at the hands of Kuchinawa boss. Her entire family was murdered and she dedicated her life to avenging her death. Okay, interesting. This could be good. By Bakken Record. So, 1931. Interesting. I might give this a watch. I feel like the art style might be pretty interesting, judging from the cover. I'll watch the first episode. Okay, how much we got? We got a decent amount left. Okay, so let's see. We got Kyokyoku Shinka Shita Full Drive RPG ga Genjitsu Yori Mokusogi Datara. I definitely butchered that. The story follows a dull high school student named Hiroyuki when he is tricked into joining a fully immersive VR role-playing game. The game Kiwame Quest, literally Ultimate Quest, is promoted as more real than reality with mind-blowing blah 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 graphics, blah 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 NPCs. Unfortunately, the game is already a virtual ghost town. Good. The only reward is the more sense of accomplishment. It is the complete opposite of casual pick up and play game, but Hero vows to beat this most realistic and most stressful game ever. By NG Studio NGs. I don't know. Let me zoom in a little bit more because I wanna. There we go. Now I can see these covers perfectly. Where was I? Let's go back down. It's pretty interesting. I don't know. Skip. Super Cub. The story centers on Koguma, a high school girl in Yamanashi. She has no parents, friends, or hobbies, and her daily life is empty. Nice. One day, Koguma gets a used Honda Super Cub motorcycle. This is her, Honda gang. This is her first time going to school on a motorcycle. Running out of gas and hitting detours become a small source of adventure in Kokuma's life. She's satisfied with this strange transformation, but a classmate, Reiko, ends up talking to her about how she goes to school by motorcycle. Once Super Cub begins to open up along, it goes well. Interesting. Okay, so this is kind of like Chihiro School Road in a way. Nah, but this is not really comedy, I guess. I like the cover. Probably gonna skip though. Feiran Maru. Anata no. I am not reading this. You can just tell from the cover what type of anime this is. So, I'm good. Not my cup of tea, to be honest. Okay, Zombieland Saga Revenge. I'm surprised. I didn't know how popular this anime actually is. I watched the first few episodes of the first season, and couldn't really get into it. Like the idol shit, just like I don't really vibe with that at all. So probably gonna skip, obviously, because I haven't watched the first one. Okay, Bakuten. It's swimming or gymnastics. I know sports anime usually aren't even about the sport. Most of the time, it's about the characters and developing characters and stuff like that. But probably gonna skip. Okay, the Isekai Mouth. Okay, so this is that anime. So I watched like the first few episodes of this anime last season of the first season. I didn't really vibe with it that much. I thought it was just kind of bland. So yeah, obviously I'm not gonna be watching that. Skip. Yokai Watch. Skip. Shinkansen. Okay, I don't know, some weird mecha. I'm gonna skip. Okay, what is this? Subarashiki Kono Sekai, the animation. Okay. I like the art. Ooh, it's like very comic booky in a way. There's a lot of heavy lines. I like that. Neku awakens in the middle of Shibuya's bustling scramble crossing with no memory of how he got there. Little does he know, he's been transported to an alternate plane of existence, so not a different world. Okay. Known as the Underground. Now an unwilling participant in the mysterious Reapers game, Neku must partner up with a girl named Shiki in order to survive. Together, they complete missions and defeat monsters known as Noise as they gradually uncover the true nature of this twisted game. There's only one way to stay alive in Shibuya. Trust your partner. Will they survive the Reapers game? Okay, so this is like a death game, Hunger Games type show. See, I like the art. I'll watch the first episode, but probably not. I'm gonna be watching this. I don't know. It seems like a skip to me. Blue Reflection Ray. What? A clear summer sky spreads over the Hoshinomiya Girls High School. This story begins with the belated start of school life for Hinako Shirai, who has just recovered from a leg injury due to a tragic accident. The magical sisters Yuzu and Lime bestowed her with special power to become a reflector. Hinako transforms into the magic reflector form and protects the world from devastating forces for the sake of the world and go into the blue. Okay, I'm probably gonna skip. Slime? Is this the slime? No, it's not. An at-home comedy about a powerful girl who doesn't work too hard. After dying of overwork in the real world, I'm reincarnated as a mortal witch. A witch? And I spent 300 years enjoying a relaxing life. At some point, though, I ended up at level 99. Oh, is this that anime? I've heard about this source. Yeah, so I've been killing slimes over 300 years and maxed out my level. Okay, so I've heard about this light novel. Um, Sounds interesting. I'll give it a watch. Adventure fantasy, for sure. I don't want to read too much into it because I kind of want to go in blind, but yeah, I'll give it a watch for sure. Okay, 86, A1 pictures. All right. A war without casualties. This looks like fake Tanya the Evil, mixed with Violet Evergarden or something. What the hell? A war without casualties. The Republic of San Magnolia, has long been under attack from the neighboring Giadian, I don't know, Empire's army of unmanned drones known as the Legion. After years of painstaking research, the Republic finally developed autonomous drones of their own, turning the one-side struggle into a war without casualties, or at least that's what the government claims. In truth, blah 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 blah. The young men and women of blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm probably gonna skip. Just sounds kind of normal and kind of stereotypical, like military anime. If I hear good stuff though, I'll check it out. Shadow's House, Cloverworks. All right, Promised Neverland. The story is set in a Western-style mansion on a cliff and centers the aristocratic, faceless Shadow family. They live together with lifelike doll attendants who serve as their faces. The story focuses on the daily lives of the house's inhabitants and gradually reveals mysteries. So I guess it's gonna be like episodic. I don't know. Maybe. Probably gonna skip though. Again, I'm trying to keep it like under a certain amount of anime that I'm trying to watch. I'm not trying to watch too much anime. Okay, what we got? Eden Zero by JC Staff. Okay, so my history with Fairy Tail is interesting. Fairy Tail is one of the anime that I've been watching for a very long time. Probably since like the first season. And I didn't like the way it ended. You know, I never really had high hopes for Fairy Tail because it could have been so much, but you know, the writing just wasn't there. And so I haven't watched the final anime season. Obviously, I finished the manga, but yeah, this is basically Fairy Tail 2.0. A lot of the characters look the same, and that's literally just happy right there. It's the same universe too, right? Alright, so let's read a little synopsis. 11 months after the grand finale of Fairy Tail, Master Mangaka Hiro Mashima is back with a great adventure beyond imagination. All the steadfast blah 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 in space. All the steadfast friendship, crazy fighting, and blue cats you come to expect in space. A young boy gazes up. Alright, so I don't want to read all this. I'll give it a first watch. I'm not expecting too much. I'm expecting it to just be like Fairy Tail, kind of low-key and kind of chill. Not too serious, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Okay. Ichiranai de Nagotaro-san. Okay, so I've heard about this too. I'll give it a watch for sure, it seems very interesting. I feel like this is gonna unlock a lot of people's inner like kinks or some shit because it's kind of weird. The premise is kind of weird. So Nagataro is a freshman in high school who loves teasing and torturing her older male classmate. What's her motivation and why does Senpai put up with her? Does Nagataro just want to create misery for Senpai, or maybe she secretly likes him? I guess we'll find out. But yeah, this seems pretty interesting. It's got the comedy romance tag, so I'll give it a watch for sure. Okay, I'm skipping this. What is this? Battle Athletes Victory Restart? Yeah, I'll probably skip that. Pretty Boy Detective Club. Alright, I'm probably skipping that. Tokyo Revengers. Oh, this is potentially anime of the season. I don't know. I've heard a lot about this. So this gives me a lot of like Durarara vibes, and if you know me, you know how much I love Durarara. Durarara is like one of my favorite anime to watch. It's just so good. So, and this is Liden Films. So yeah, let's read this. Takemichi Hanagaki is a freelancer that's reached the absolute pits of despair in his life. He finds out that the only girlfriend he ever had in his life that he had dated in middle school, Hinata Tachibana, had been killed by the ruthless Tokyo Manji gang. The day after hearing about her death, he's standing on the station platform and ends up being pushed over into the tracks by a herd of people. He closes his eyes, thinking he's about to die, but when he opens up his eyes back up, he somehow had gone back in time 12 years. Now that he's back living the best day of his life, he decided to get revenge in life by saving this girlfriend, changing himself. So this is such a good way. So this is just like a... So time travel anime can be very, very shaky, right? There's a lot of bad time travel anime. There's some really top tier time travel anime like Steins Gate. But yeah, I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna be watching it 100%, but I really want it to like just hit home and go crazy. Because I feel like there's a lot of potential here. So hopefully they adapt this right. It was from a manga. Okay, so I guess manga readers will let us know if it's being adapted right or not. But the idea of going back in time and actually changing yourself and make yourself a better person, I think that's something that we all think about a lot. So it's gonna be interesting to see the way they tackle that in this anime. Looking forward to that. Okay, so we got a skip. And we got To Your Eternity. Okay, so I've heard about this one too. I'm definitely watching this, 100%. I've just heard so much about this manga. I've heard it's like just like up there with like Vinland Saga and like Kingdom as far as just hitting home and just like quality. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this out. A lonely boy wandering the Arctic regions of North America meets a wolf, and the two become fast friends, depending on each other to survive the harsh environment. But the boy has a history, and the wolf is more than meets eye as well. Yeah, I don't want to know too much about it. I want to go in blind, so this is a good synopsis. I've heard a little bit more about it, but yeah, I'm gonna be going in blind mainly for this. Okay, this looks like a skip, bro. Honestly, like I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a skip, so I'm probably gonna skip it, but I'll read it. Why not? My childhood friend Shida Kuroha seems to have feelings for me. She lives next door and is small and cute with an outgoing character. She's carrying Oni-san type. This being one of her greatest strengths, but I already have my first love. The beautiful idol of our or maybe not literally idol, but metaphorically, and the award-winning author high school girl. Okay, thinking about rationally, I should have no chances with her, but walking home from school, she only talks to me with a smile even. I might actually have a chance, don't you think? Or so I thought, but then I heard blah blah blah. What is this, like a diary entry? What's going on here? Bro, I whispered, if that's tough for you, then how about we get revenge? The best one. Okay, so it's a light novel adaptation. I'll check out the first episode. Why not? Still got time, like 24 days. Yeah, why not? I'll check it out. Okay, Cestus, the Roman fighter. What? Okay. What is this? Made a slave as Pearson's. By Bandai Namco? This is gonna have some CGI, bro. Probably gonna skip. Okay, Marimashita Irumakun. Okay, I did not watch the first season. I heard it was a lot of good things about it. I heard it got really good like in the second half. But I don't know, it just seemed kind of just it didn't really do it for me. I don't know why. I think it was just too like normal. There's not anything crazy about it. I think I already had a lot of anime that I was watching just for like comfort, and this is definitely just like a comfort anime, probably. So Bakugan, skip. This is what is this? Okay, wait, is this a horror slice of life? Huh? Itazura Guma no Gloomy. Gloomy is an abandoned little bear who's rescued by Pity. At first, he is cute and cuddly, but becomes more wild as he goes on. Since bears do not become attached to people like dogs by nature, Gloomy constantly attacks Pity even though he is his owner. Yo, I might check out the first episode. This sounds wild. It looks kitty, but it's got that horror tag in that description. Oh, it's an original too. Okay, I'll check it out. Okay, what is this? Let's skip. Sayonara Watashi no Kramer. Okay, with no soccer accomplishments to speak of during the entirety of Sumire Suo's junior high school years, the young wing gets an odd offer. Suo's Mineral Midori. It's a soccer anime. I'm not really into soccer. I don't really want to watch sports anime. I think I'll probably skip it. Okay, so we got, what is this, 7 Nights Revolution? Hey, you know, Krishna. Okay, it's kind of sounds like fantasy. I'm kind of off fantasy right now. I'll probably skip it. Oh, is that it? Are these just the shorts? Oh wow, oh, we got the leftovers. You guys haven't did since. I'm actually watching this. It's so bad, but I have to finish it out. I finished the manga. I just have to finish it out. So yeah, I dropped this spider anime. Movie. What movies we got coming out? We got the Demon Slayer movie coming out. That's for sure. I don't know any of these movies. Wait, what is this? Oh, we got a Fate movie coming out? The second part in a two-part anime film project adapting the 6 Singularity Divine Realm Camelot story from the game. Oh, I was about to watch the first movie, but I forgot, I think. Okay, so I'll probably watch that, because I love Fate. I love Grand Order. I haven't played the game, but I'll definitely check out the movie. I need that Heaven's Feel movie. I need that. That should be coming out, right? No? Damn, okay. So I got some OVAs. Ooh, what is this? The Way of the House Husband? He was the fiercest member of the Yakuza, a man who left countless underworld legends in his wake. They called him the Immortal Dragon, but one day he walked away from it to travel the path of a house husband, curtain rising. I've heard about this. I'm probably gonna watch this. It seems pretty funny. So yeah, I'll definitely watch this. Oh, we got Dungeon Go OVA? Okay, I'll probably watch that too. Yasuke. Okay, probably not. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That's it? Is that it? No way. Wow, dude, that's it. Okay, guys, so that's it for spring anime. It doesn't seem like there's a lot, which is honestly great for me because, like I said, I'm trying to watch less than 10, hopefully. Not including leftovers and carry-ons, but this is great. I'm enjoying this. So we got a lot to look out for. I've obviously got the Boku no Hero Academia, and we've got To Your Eternity that I'm looking forward to, Tokyo Revengers that I'm looking forward to, Megalobox that I'm looking forward to. I watched Odd Taxi, that'll be dope. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, there were a few others. Oh, the Nagatoro-san anime, watch that for sure. I'll watch it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, this is great. I think it's gonna be a really chill anime season. Spring 2021 anime, we've got a lot of good ones. Hopefully some bangers. It's gonna be a little bit low maintenance, so that's great for me. But yeah, let me know what you guys are gonna be watching for spring 2021 anime. What are you guys most excited about? What are some anime on here that I didn't really go into, or stuff that I probably will skip? If you guys think they're good, let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave me a like. Let me know what you guys thought down below about the anime list for 2021. And hit that subscribe to see more, guys. We've got a lot of anime coming, and it's gonna be great. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next one. See ya.